Good morning and welcome once again with the Business Mathematics paper 2017 supplementary ICOM I FBISE Federal Board of Intermediate and Secondary Education. Here is the solution of this paper. First question is as usual about the MCQs. Zinc and copper are mixed into ratio of 2:3 to make a brass. What is the amount of each metal in 144 pound of brass? So simple. First of all, we take up the sum of the ratio, which is equals to 5, and then divide 144 by 5, and the result will be multiplied by 2 and 3 1 by 1. So correct option is C. Mr. Ali gets 20% profit from his investment. His profit is rupees 5080. What is his amount of investment? So correct option is 25400. The formula for percentage of a number is equals to base multiplied by rate. The money borrowed or invested is called principal. If the payments are made at the end of each payment interval, the annuity is called ordinary annuity. The graph of a linear function represents straight line. The roots of quadratic equation are equal if v square minus 4ac equals to 0. 1011 binary minus 1010 binary. Correct option is 001 binary. The square matrix A is said to be symmetric if A transpose equals to A. A solution set of two equation x plus y equals to 12, x minus y equals to minus 2 is 5, 7. Option number C is correct. Now we move to the section B. So first question is the length of a Pakistani flag is 1.6 meters. The ratio between green and white parts is 3:1. Find the length of green parts. So as we discussed before, that's in this type of case, first of all take the sum of the ratio, which is equals to 4, and then total length will be multiplied by the total of ratio and multiply 1 by 1 with 3 and 1, and you can take the individual parts in the length. A car runs 150 kilometers in 10 liters of petrol. How much petrol would be used to travel 280 kilometers? So first of all, we calculate the per kilometer consumption of petrol, and that is 10 liters divided by 150 kilometers equals to 0.067 liter per kilometer, and then consumption of petrol for 280 kilometers, simply multiply these two, and 18.76 liter. A shopkeeper bought a bag of rice for rupees 400 and sold it for rupees 480. Find the profit percent. Simple. Sale price is 480, cost price is 400, and profit is 80. So 80 divided by the base price multiplied by 100 equals to 20%. A TV set costing rupees 12,000 was purchased for rupees 1160. Find out the rate of discount. So first of all, cost of the TV is 12,000, purchase price of TV set is 1160, and discount, how much discount is given? 12,000 minus 1160 equals to 840, and 840 divided by base multiplied by 100 is 7% discount rate. Question number 5. A commission agent sold goods for rupees 60,000. Find out his commission if he received 5% commission. So sale price is 60,000, commission rate is 5%, or in fraction 0.05. Simply multiply these two and commission will be 3,000. Question number 6. The population size y of a certain city at time t is given by y as a function of t, and that function is equals to 4t square plus 2t. And find function of 1, function of 2, and function of 3. Just simply one by one put these value in instead of t and calculate it. Function of 1 equals to 6, function of 2 equals to 20, and function of 3 equals to 42. Solve the equation for the value of x equals to x 5 by x minus 2 minus 4 by x equals to 1 by x plus 6. First of all, multiply whole equation terms by x minus 2, x and x plus 6, because we want to reduce these. So after multiplying these three with the each part of the equation, it will be reduced to 5x x plus 6 minus 4x minus 2 x plus 6 equals to x minus 2 and x. And after the calculation, it will become 5x square plus 30x minus 4x plus 8 multiplied by x plus 6 equals to x square minus 2x. And further we reduce more and it will become in the form of 16x plus 14x equals to 0. So 16x, sorry, here it is 16x plus 48 equals to 0. And when it goes to the other side, this 16 this 48 will become minus 48, and further this multiplicative 16, when it goes to the other side, it will be divided. So answer will be minus 3. Question number 8. At what rate would a sum of money doubles itself in 20 years with simple interest? This question, I think it is also appeared in previous paper somewhere. So interest, we want to calculate interest rate. N equals to 20. N represents the time period, and here we assume principal amount because we don't have principal amount here. So at what rate would a sum of money double itself? So principal amount is 1000, and when it doubles itself it will become 2000. So after putting the value into the formula of simple interest, future value, which is equals to future value equals to P multiplied by 1 plus IN. So after putting the values, interest rate will be 5%. Solve the following system of equation for x and y. 3x minus 4 multiplied by y minus 2 equals to 2, and 2x plus 3 multiplied by y minus 3 equals to 4. So first of all we arrange these two equations, and after arranging, method is given here. It is very easy. So after arrangement, equations will become 3x minus 4y equals to minus 6, and second equation will become 2x plus 3y equals to 13. So now we move to the second step, and we will have to eliminate one variable because there are two variables x and y. So under simultaneous linear equation method, first we eliminate one variable. And how can we do this? So multiply equation 1 by 2 and equation 2 by 3 to eliminate x. So after doing this, equations will be 6x x minus 8y equals to minus 12, and second equation will become 6x plus 9y equals to 39. Just change the sign of the equation and x will be eliminated, and minus 8 and minus 9y, it is equals to minus 17y, and minus 12 and minus 39 will become minus 51. So minus on both sides will be removed, and y equals to 51 divided by 17 equals to 3. And now we put y equals to 3 into any equation 1 or 2 to get value of x. So after putting y equals to 3 into the equation, x will be 2. Question number 10, that if A matrix is 2 6 1 6 8 5 4 7 9, find 3 over 2A. Simply we just multiply this 3 by 2 with the each element of the matrix. So 2 multiplied by 3 is equals to 6, so result is 6 by 2. 6 multiplied by 3 18, 18 by 2. 1 multiplied by 3 3 by 2, and 6 multiplied by 3 18 by 2, 8 multiplied by 3 24 by 2, and so on. And after solving it, it will become 3 9 1.5, 9 12 7.5, and 6 10.5 13.5. Convert 1111.111 binary into a decimal number system. I already discussed in the previous paper that when we convert the binary into decimal and the binary which is in the fraction or point form, then always we start from the extreme right, and the numbers those are appeared to the or after the point we take the power in minus form. So there are 3 digits here, so first power will be taken as minus 3. After that, here we take the power of minus 2, here we take the power of minus 1, and then we start from the power of 0 0 1 2 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and after solving it, the answer will be 15.875. So now we move to the section C, and first part of the question 3 is, if 6 pumps raise 108 liters of water in 12 minutes, how long will 4 pumps take to raise 96 liters of water? I always recommend that in case of proportion, you take variable to the extreme right, which is missing. So time is missing, so we take this time to the extreme right, and other two variables are taken to the left. So now put the data: 6 pumps, 108 liters in 12 minutes. How long time is missing? So we place x here. 4 pumps take to raise 96 liters, and after that, second step, which is very important, that one by one see the relationship of each variable with the missing variable while taking constant other. So here we take the water constant, and what is the relation of pumps with time? If there are more pumps, it will take less time to pump out water, so relation is negative. So we reverse the order. 4 by 6 instead of 6 by 4. Now we take the pumps constant and take the water variable and see the relationship of this water with the missing variable time. So what is the relation here? If we need more water, we need more time to pump out that more water, so relationship is positive. So or in reverse, you can see that if we use more time to pump out water, we take more water, so relationship is positive and order will be same, which is given here. So 108 by 96. Third step is very easy, that just 4 multiplied by 108, and now you must go down here, multiply by x, and here 6 multiply by 96 and multiply by 12. So after solving it, x will be 16 minutes. Part B, that on a cut price shop, the price of a pair of shoe is rupees 400, which is 20% less of the actual price. What is the original price? So price of pair of shoe is 400, and if it is 20% less of the actual price, then it means this 400 represents the 80 equal parts. Method is very simple, that if it is 20% less, then just simply 100 minus 20 is equals to 80. So this 400 is 80 equal parts. So if we know the one part, and after that we multiply that one part by 100, we can see the actual price. So actual price will be 500. Question number 4, part A, find the two dimensions of a rectangular field which has an area of 108 meters square and perimeter of 42 meters. Area, as we discussed before in the previous papers, that it is equals to the length multiplied by breadth or width, and area here is 108 and perimeter is 42. And we know that the equation for area of rectangular is area equals to length multiplied by width. So area is 108 equals to length multiplied by width. This 108 represents the product of length and width. And perimeters are the 4 different sides of the area. As we know that there are 2 widths and 2 lengths. So length multiplied by width, length multiplied by width, and length multiplied by width. So we can say that there are 2 lengths and 2 widths. So 42 equals to 2 lengths plus 2 widths. So solve for either length or width, it is up to you. We take here width, so 2 width equals to 42 minus 2 length, or we can say that width equals to 42 minus 2 length divided by 2, or further we can say that width equals to 21 minus L. So put width equals to 21 minus L into equation of the area. Equation of the area is 108 equals to length multiplied by width, and after putting the value of W or width, it will become 21L minus L square equals to 108, or we can say minus L square plus 21L minus 108 equals to 0, or as I defined earlier, that you can change the sign of the whole equation. If you want to change the sign of the element of the equation, then you should change the sign of the whole equation. So minus L square plus 21L minus 108 will become plus L square minus 21L plus 108 equals to 0. So it is the fit case for the quadratic equation. A will be equals to 1 square represents A, and power 1 represents B, and constant represents power C. So a constant represents C. So A will be 1, B equals to minus 21, and C will be equals to 108. After putting these values into the quadratic equation, we have two answers, 12 and 9. So first one represents the width and second one represents the length. So after putting the values into the equation, you can prove it that 9 multiplied by 12 equals to 108. Question number 4, B part, that if matrix A minus 2, 6, 4, 7 and B equals to 1, 3, 0, 1, find 2A minus 3B and AB transpose equals to B transpose multiplied by A transpose. We already discussed several times these types of question in the all previous papers. So first of all, just simply multiply by 2 with the matrix A given here, then multiply 3 with matrix B and subtract the results. So after the subtraction, the result is minus 7, 3, 8 and 11. And now we move to the second part of the question, that A B transpose. So first of all, we need to multiply A and B matrix. Method is very simple, that first row multiply by first column, first row multiply by second column, then second row multiply by first column, and second row multiply by second column, and then take the transpose of the matrix minus 2, 0, 4, 19 equals to minus 2, 4, 0 and 19. Just change the order of the matrix, it will be equals to transpose. Now B transpose multiply by A transpose. So first of all, we need to take the transpose of B, just change the order of the matrix, it will be equals to transpose, and similarly A transpose equals to the change of the order of the matrix X. So now we have two matrices, B transpose and A transpose, and just simply multiply these two. First row first column, first row multiplied by second column, these are given here. Then after that, second row first column and second row second column, these are given here, and result is minus 2, 4, 0 and 19. So hence it is proved that AB transpose equals to B transpose multiplied by A transpose. Question number 5A, in how many years, so N is missing, a sum of rupees 5560, so present value is 5560, would amount to rupees 7000, future value is 7000, 8% interest compounded semi-annually. So if interest is semi-annually, this annual interest will become 4%, because per annum or yearly 8%, then when it become in the form of semi-annual, it will reduce to 1/2. So interest will be 4%, and N is missing here. So it is the case of compound interest, so future value formula will be applied here. After putting the values into the formula, we can solve for N, and solution is given here. that 1.2589 equals to 1.04 raised to power n. After this step, we must take the log on both sides. So log of 1.2589 equals to n multiplied by log of 1.04, and after division it will become 5.87 or approx 6%. Part B, that find the accumulated value of rupees 5,000 invested at the end of each quarter. So multiple payment case exists, so it is the case of annuity. So 5,000 is R, which represents the payment each quarter for 5 years. So it is the case of quarterly. So 5 years represents 20 quarters, and 8% compounded quarterly. This 8% represents the yearly interest rate, and when it divided by 4 it will become 0.02. So R is 5,000, N is 20, and interest rate is 0.02. After putting the values here, because it is mentioned here that it is invested at the end of each quarter, so it is the case of ordinary annuity. So formula for ordinary annuity is given here: R multiplied by 1 plus I raised to power n minus 1 over I. This represents 1 plus I. It will become the case of annuity due, but it is the case of ordinary annuity. So after putting the values into this formula, future value or sum will be 121,486.5. So it was the paper of 2017 supplementary, Federal Board of Intermediate and Secondary Education, and stay blessed, and I will come here soon with the next paper. Thank you.